Let me ask you this. Wall Street Journal today is running a story about yourself. The possibility of a state probe. Alaska's Palin faces a state probe. It's, I guess, an independent prosecutor. You tried to get your former brother-in-law fired as a state trooper. Now the legislature is trying to come after you. What's this about? What can you tell us here?
Oh, a couple of lawmakers who are pretty angry with me for exempt at-will political appointment who was serving in my cabinet, which every governor does. A couple lawmakers who weren't happy with that decision certainly are looking at me as a kind of a target right now and wanting to probe and find out why I did replace this cabinet member. And it's cool. I want them to ask me the questions. I don't have anything to hide and didn't do anything wrong there. And it is a governor's prerogative, a right to fill that cabinet with members whom she or he believes will do best for the people whom we are serving. So I look forward to any kind of investigation or questions being asked because got nothing to hide.
Governor Palin, people want to know why you did fire your police commissioner or public safety commissioner Monaghan. And is it because he stopped you from getting rid of your brother-in-law or what? Well, people want to know if this is an ethical lapse on your part.
I'm glad that you're asking because I never tried to fire a former brother-in-law who's been divorced from my sister for quite some time. No, it was the commissioner that we were seeking more results, more action to fill vacant trooper positions to deal with bootlegging and alcohol abuse problems in our rural villages especially. Just needing some new direction, a lot of new energy in that position. That is why the replacement took place there of the Commissioner of Public Safety. It had nothing to do with an estranged former brother-in-law, a divorce that had happened some years ago.
All right. You have a legion of fans who want you to become Senator McCain's vice presidential candidate. In fact, on the world's largest pay-to-play prediction market betting parlor called Intrade, you are in third place with a 20% support probability behind former governors Romney and present governor of Minnesota Palin. Is this police flap state investigation going to disqualify you from becoming Senator McCain's vice presidential candidate?
Well, it shouldn't disqualify me from anything, including progressing the state's agenda here towards more energy production so we can contribute more to the U.S., nor should it dissuade any kind of agenda progress in any arena, because, again, I haven't done anything wrong, and through an investigation of our lawmakers who are kind of looking at me as a target, we invite those questions so that we can truthfully answer the questions. But as for that VP talk all the time, I tell you, I still can't answer that question until somebody answers for me. What is it exactly that the VP does every day? I'm used to being very productive and working real hard in administration. We want to make sure that that VP slot would be a fruitful type of position, especially for Alaskans and for the things that we're trying to accomplish up here for the rest of the U.S. before I can even start addressing that question.
Well, I worked in the White House during President Reagan's first term. Let me assure you, and I've spent a lot of time in the Bush White House as a journalist in meetings with interviews. It's a pretty big job, Madam Governor. It's a real big job. You'd be surprised how big the VP job is these days.
Well, this is a pretty cool job here, too, though, as governor of Alaska.